A lot of the advice out there about morning routines for men is very prescriptive. You must wake up at 5 a.m, you must have a cold shower, you must exercise, journal, meditate, etc. But the truth is, a lot of successful men throughout history have used a variety of different morning routines to achieve their goals. And some of these men weren't morning people at all. That said, I've found 5 things that every man can do to improve his morning routine and get his day off to a better start. These are all quick, low-effort actions that get the brain and the body going and set you up for success. The first essential of any morning routine is to get light in your eyes. The ultimate goal of a morning routine should be to wake you up and prepare you for the day. But how does your body even know the day has begun if it doesn't see the light? If you're one of those people who stumbles around in the dark in the morning, you might benefit from changing that and exposing yourself to bright light early on. Ideally, this will be sunlight. As soon as I get out of bed, I open up all the blinds and let the sunlight pour in. However, you might wake up when it's still dark, or have a bedroom that doesn't receive much natural light. In that case, do the best you can to fill the room with artificial light. You can even buy sunrise alarm clocks that help you wake up naturally and fill the room with bright light. To take things a step further, go outside and get sunlight in your eyes and on your skin within the first hour of waking up. That would mean sitting on the balcony or going out into the garden whenever the weather permits. I know many people's first instinct in the morning is to reach for a coffee. It's as much a cultural thing as anything. However, our body is dehydrated when we first wake up, and a glass of water is a much better idea. What's more, if we consume caffeine within the first hour of waking, it interferes with our cortisol levels and can leave us actually feeling more tired later in the day. Personally, I found that the roller coaster of energy peaks and crashes that caffeine provides is more of a negative than a positive in my life. So now I only drink decaffeinated coffee, which to my surprise actually tastes just the same. I also find that my energy levels and mood are much more consistent throughout the day, avoiding caffeine. While drinking that water first thing in the morning, I highly recommend you take some kind of supplement. Personally, I like to take my supplements first thing in the morning, so there's no risk of me forgetting about them later in the day. And I say supplements plural, because as well as a multivitamin, I also take Ritual Symbiotic Probiotic. And for that reason, I'm happy to say that Ritual is sponsoring today's video. The Ritual Symbiotic is not your average probiotic. It's actually a prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic. These days, we are learning more and more about the importance of gut health. Factors like stress, however, can throw off your gut balance, which is why it's important to supplement with a probiotic daily. What's more, a probiotic helps keep everything in your gut happy, so you feel less bloated throughout the day and you're less likely to experience digestive discomfort. For example, I'm sure you guys know that feeling when you're on a long-haul flight and you get super bloated and uncomfortable. Well, this can help you with that if you have a trip coming up this summer. The reason I'm choosing Ritual as my probiotic of choice is for the quality of the supplement. It has 2 of the world's most clinically studied probiotic strains. What's more, you can just keep this on your shelf next to your multivitamin. It doesn't need refrigerating like those probiotic drinks. And it has a really pleasant mint taste, which is very good first thing in the morning. If you want to try the Ritual Symbiotic for yourself, I have a limited time offer for you in the description of this video, where you will get 25% off your first month at ritual.com/GentZ25. You can use that special link or the code GentZ25 for 25% off your first month. I think you are going to love this product, and I can easily see this becoming part of your morning routine every day. So, you've got some natural sunlight in your eyes, you've had your water, taken your supplements, and you're feeling awake. Well, I think it's a non-negotiable to jump in the shower and freshen up before heading out into the world. Especially for us men, we sweat at night, and there's no way we can be our best in the day if we don't get fresh and clean in the morning. Showering also increases levels of happy hormones like norepinephrine and serotonin, which puts you in a good mood for the day. And you can experiment, if you like, with cold showers, or what I prefer is what's known as a Scottish shower, which is where you start off with warm water and gradually turn it down till it gets cold. Personally, I also like to play some music while I'm in the shower. It really gets me in a good mood and excited for the day. The final part of an essential morning routine is to dress for success. Even if you're just working from home or relaxing on the weekends, it's important to wear something that makes you feel good. Perhaps that's just a polo shirt and a pair of easy trousers, or a casual button-down and a pair of linen shorts. Or if you're going out to work or anywhere else, get together an outfit that makes you feel like the boss. When you get into the habit of dressing well, you'll see how it can boost your mood, and it gives you another thing to look forward to in the morning. Now I want to share some suggestions for optional parts of your morning routine that you might wish to incorporate. Reading the news is a wise activity for any man who wishes to be a gentleman, because a gentleman is aware of what's going on in the world. However, consuming online news can sometimes suck you into a vortex of doom scrolling, which is always a bad idea in the morning. So if you do want to take your news first thing in the day, I recommend either subscribing to a newspaper or listening to a radio program. It's also okay to leave that till later in the day. Personally, I don't consume any news until I've done a couple of hours of deep, focused work. Some men also find great benefits to exercising first thing in the morning. In fact, it's so common for people to work out early that it was a long time before I even considered changing to an afternoon or an evening workout. Exercising provides a great natural high and can give you a significant boost for the next few hours. However, you might find it beneficial to save that energy boost for later in the day by working out at lunchtime. Exercising can also take up a lot of time in the morning, but if it's something you see being forgotten later in the day, it's wise to prioritize it first thing. Some of you might have been expecting me to include journaling or meditation as part of the morning routine. Personally, these aren't activities that I often engage in, and if I did, I wouldn't find the morning to be the best time because they're just too disruptive. I feel very energized and focused in the morning, so I like to capitalize on that and have a no-frills morning routine that gets me ready to work as fast as possible. However, if you're less of a morning person, you might find mindful practices a good way to slowly wake up your brain and prepare for the day. But if there's one thing that can throw your morning routine off and give you a bad start to the day, it's being on your phone too much in the morning. I think the gentlemanly thing to do is give it a quick check to see that your friends and family are all okay, but other than that, avoid it until later in the day. As I said, the morning offers a great opportunity to focus and do deep work, which would be a shame to waste with mindless scrolling. Gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I want to hear from you in the comments exactly what your morning routine is, and I'm very intrigued to see how it differs from mine. If you want to learn more about how I manage my time throughout the day, check out the video I made on my time planning and productivity strategy. Thank you for watching, gentlemen, and I'll speak with you all in the comments.